So this video is about distinguishing, and distinguishing is opening up worlds of language for other people to step into. And what that would look like is, for me to, an example that I just recently gave to articulate and distinguish would be propagating. And when you propagate a plant, you take a cutting from the actual plant, probably going to be like 12 inches long, and you're going to strip off all of the leaves of this plant, and what you're going to do with this stick is you're going to stick it into the ground after you've stripped off all the leaves. And so what that's going to do is, where the nodes of the leaves are on each side of the stem, it will actually grow roots from that. And so what I just did for you there is distinguish what it means to propagate a plant and create abundance from one whole plant. You can have, from one plant, you can propagate sometimes up to 10 other plants. So that is propagating, and it's also distinguishing. What distinguishing is not to be clear, it's to not know where you're located at and not know who and whose you are. So there was a time where, before the Visionary Leadership Program, that I was not able to distinguish, and that was primarily from me not knowing who I am and whose I am. And who I am is a child of God, and I am the Father's. So there's got to be a context from which we distinguish. And when we don't know who we are, it's going to sound like a bunch of gibberish. And the words that come out of the person's mouth will not land. They will not allow other people to see where that person is at. In this example, I'm going to use myself. If I wouldn't know who I am, you would have a very hard time knowing what I'm saying when I'm articulating and distinguishing, propagating. So that's an example of distinguishing, giving, speaking a world and language for other people to step into with clarity. And so that is distinguishing.